Welcome back. Today I'll be the judge and I'm looking forward to this performance.
Alrighty, y'all. Today's performance is from Flower Mound High School Marching Band 2024 with their show titled Textures and Tones. It says it's an exploration into the works of Yayoi Kusama. We're going to get into that in a second, but as for right now, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Everything you need will be in the description box, so definitely check there first, and just make sure you did not skip this intro. I think I want you to leave two colorful I don't know. I want to say a circle and a square, like a red circle and a yellow square. You can do a green circle and a red square. Do a circle and a square of two different colors. There we go. That's what I want you to do. Okay. And without further ado, let's hop right into this video.
Joining us from Flower Mound, Texas, please welcome the Flower Mound High School Marching Band.
Now, I'm going to read a little bit about her. Let me turn it down.
The show is entitled Textures and Tones, an exploration into the works of Yayoi Kusama.
That's all about trip too.
By Jen Nagai.
She was born in 1929, y'all. She's 95. It don't say nothing about death.
From majors Ellie McIntosh, Rachel Cox, Ishan Kulkarni, Evelyn Kidd.
I'm turning it down like a little bit just so I can read this. She's a Japanese contemporary artist who works primarily... Oh, dang. Well, I guess I can't read. Now I'm going to listen to this. Who works primarily in sculpture and installation, and she is also active in painting, performance, video art, fashion, poetry, fiction, and her other arts. Her art is based in conceptual art and shows some attributes of feminism, minimalism, surrealism, pop art, and abstract expressionism. So now stop there. She said her work influenced that of her contemporaries, including Andy Warhol. So there was another show who was based off Andy Warhol. See if y'all can find that. And then also that reminds me though of Avon doing it based off of another artist. Now I'm not, of course, I don't think it's in the same category, but I'm curious to see how well they execute this as far as this artwork versus how Avon did, because I'm not going to talk about it. Okay, sorry. So let me back it up, though.
And the Flower Mound High School Marching Band.
Now, of course, I'm going to forget everything I just read, but sculpture, pop art, concept. Of course, we're seeing this interesting concept from a great view. I appreciate them using these things to create abstract but this is feeling like Tom and Jerry. It's just like the music that they play whenever somebody getting chased. Guard uniforms, I mean, from here it looks like a more basic uniform, like pant and top. Nothing wrong with that. Might be wrong, of course. Can't see from here. But I would. But then it looks like the band has these, not skirt things, but it's harder to see them marching, in my opinion. I can see the guards marching, but I can't see the bands. That's good. Okay, so we have these. I guess, okay. The backdrops kind of like, I guess, maybe she used this type of material to make, it's kind of like a sculpture you see in the city, like a really abstract something made out of whatever, metal, piping. But I like this. It's kind of representing to me, like, your painting canvas or your painting thing. It has all the colors. So it's kind of how these are rippling. It kind of reminds me of like you can mix paints and stuff. And that section was very intertwined, just very beautifully meshed together, just like a beautiful painting or something. Where, you know, hopefully I'm not reaching. You understand what I mean? Like, look up the word synesthesia, and I think that's what I'm trying to get at. Now we have this yellow. Straight up yellow. I was watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I didn't expect to see nobody. I said, hey, it's Flower Mound. I caught them in their performance. It was a nice job. I know that was very wet out there. And I was like, what is this show? Now I see. That we keep making, so I have to see what that's about. Every time, I feel like every time the guard is like has all this color, they're pushed to the back, and I wish they were a little bit more integrated, spread out a little bit more. Maybe that's just a complaint from my perspective, but Wow. I feel like every time I wanted to speak, they're like, nope, shut up. Y'all probably feel like that sometimes too. Like, listen, not giving me no room to talk. Wow. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. Don't y'all think so? I mean, let me think back to Hebrew. I still think Hebrew was a little bit more intricate, but this sounded really good. Let me back it up a little bit just to see if there's anything I missed, especially in the beginning, if I want to say anything. Y'all let me know what y'all thought down in the comments, especially if this is where you leave me. I'm not gonna make this too much longer, of course. Or maybe I
Bands of America is proud to present in finals performance from majors Ellie McIntosh, Rachel Cox.
We're gonna talk about need an explanation for why everything goes to yellow at the end. A Japanese painting style called Nihonga. Now, what are we saying musically here? Because it's almost like, you know, welcoming the king. I don't know. Like, we're about to start a war, and now these things are reminding me of something that you battle with. And that wouldn't make sense because we're talking about a painter. So... Tom and Jerry moment, right. I'm still reading. This mental health said fight pain and anxiety and fear every day. And the only method I found that relieved my illness is to keep creating art. Wow. And let's not forget it's called textures and tones. Which tone? Okay. Musically, yeah, they're very much hitting textures and tones. I really feel like that's evident in the ballad section. I feel like I'm yelling over this, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Let's skip ahead. Jam-packed action. I'm liking it. I do see this lady has red, so maybe the guard has red, something on top. Interesting how the band is very light and the guard is just the very opposite contrast. So I appreciate the color difference. Trying to see if there's anything about like these, I'm calling them poles. I'm trying to read, but I'm not going to waste y'all time too much longer. I mean, how the dots go white, black. That's a color, and I just really love the way they represented all of that. This bringing us in, adding one layer at a time, mixing textures and tones, you know, musically and visually at the same time. I very much appreciate that. They sound fantastic. As far as these like dots, I guess they're just representing like the dots that she is known for. So that's, I guess, more like the. I appreciate the guard being back here now. I mean, at this moment, but I think I want to see them come and fill in these spots up here or something, just be a little bit less structured. or like angle themselves, you know what I mean? Of course, I'm sure I missed plenty of things, so let me know what I missed. And visuals from the band members up here at the front. So she has had a troubled life, and I guess we're talking into this right here, right about here, and even in the beginning, if we're talking about like the chase scene from Tom and Jerry, maybe just mentally in her mind, just how maybe how much she battled with thoughts. Yeah. And now we have this yellow, which maybe means nothing. Art as a coping mechanism. And of course, I feel like expression in whatever way you can is always a, well, I guess not always, but for the most part is a healthy way to get your thoughts and emotions out and feel a little bit better. And you never know who you're helping when you are creating out of pain and trouble, and see somebody else see it, and it's a beautiful piece of work, you know. So never think what you're doing is worthless just because maybe you feel like you aren't in the best spot, you know. Even if you don't feel the best during your marching season, that being an outlet for you is going to bring more meaning to it than you might realize, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm just talking all over this now. I'm going to wrap it up right there. Placement of the guard here, especially when we have this middle, we have the percussion in the middle. I don't mind that at all. But don't send them back, you know? Bring them forward. Appreciate this drill in the front from the ensemble. Yeah. I like how I still have questions, but like overall I understand. Now maybe if I didn't look into who she was, that would be a different story. But I enjoyed the show. So Flower Mound Band 2024, Textures and Tones. That was a fantastic show. You sounded fantastic. Favorite part was that slower middle part, especially when we introduced this color. But all of it gave us a different thing to think about, right? So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all thought in the comment section. I'm gonna leave it right there. This probably would need several more watches. So, you know, don't be too hard on me. Don't be too hard on me. And yeah, I'll leave it right there. The playlist should be around me somewhere, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.